Just wanted to brief the board. We've been a long time getting to this process, getting to where we are right now. What I'd like to do first, take the time to introduce Mr. James Kraft, who's sitting over here to my left in the blue shirt. He is the radio technician, the P25 system administrator for the county and the city that will oversee the new radio system. And I will tell you, this man has been worth his weight in gold the past several weeks since we hired him, winding this project down with everything that we've had to do to get to this point. He's an asset. His knowledge and experience have been a tremendous asset and will continue to be to both the county and the city. So with that, just give you a brief update as to where we are. All the tower sites are powered up in the county. We have 9 tower sites now. The radio system is currently live for testing. It is fully live, not for emergency traffic yet, but we have been testing the system. NRAO, the National Radio Astronomy Observatory, Green Bank, has approved all the tower sites in the county and the city, which is huge. With Alleghany County being in the quiet zone, even the FCC doesn't say yes until NRAO says yes. So that was a big step. Everything's good there. All the sites have been inspected by AECOM, which is our the contractor that's working for us, our consultants through this whole process. The punch list items are being remedied. All the mobile radios have been installed, and portable radio distribution will be complete within the next week. We actually gave all the fire rescue agencies their portable radios this past Monday. So now they're able to actually have them in their hands and continue training on those radios with their members. Like I say, I think the only agencies left is the sheriff's office, and within the next week they will have their radios. Radio user training has been completed by L3 Harris, and like I said, it's ongoing within all the agencies. So, E911 dispatcher training will occur the week of November 16th. So all the dispatchers in both the county and city will be trained on the consoles for the new system. The 30-day burning period will conclude November 5th, which is actually tomorrow. What that is, that was a contractual obligation in which the system would be fully up and operational, and we could essentially user test the system. With the mobile radios being already deployed, we put about 20 portable radios in the field. I gave at least one to every fire rescue agency, all the law enforcement agencies in the county, and for 30 days they were able to go around and test the system, talk to each other, find out where it worked, where it wouldn't work, the coverage, and saw some really good results. Had some great success with that, and I think it actually surprised a lot of people. But that concludes tomorrow.
What's that percentage coverage?
I'm getting ready to tell you. AECOM, our consultant, has completed the radio coverage testing for the county and the city. For about a little over a week, AECOM brought their people in and drive tested every accessible road in the county and the city. They divided it up into grids, tested every grid that they could access, countywide and citywide, and again, saw good success. And actually, Harris contractually had to meet 90% minimum coverage, 90%. At the conclusion of the drive testing, which we got the results at the end of last week, portable and/or radio coverage within the county is 95%. So they actually exceeded what they were contractually obligated to provide, which is phenomenal. 95% coverage for us is phenomenal. Portable and/or mobile coverage within the city, about 99%. So again, exceeded expectations. And I think our fire and rescue people that were out in the field, in fact, Chief Selma was here tonight. He was one of the guys that had the radio, Chris Spinks. He was out testing areas in the county, and again, really surprised a lot of people. We had really good results, and this proves that. We will cut over to the new system on Wednesday, November 18th, 2 weeks from today, from tonight, beginning at 11 p.m. We will cut over Covington PD and Fire Rescue first, and then about midnight, we will cut over the Sheriff's Office next, and then about midnight, we will cut over County Fire and Rescue, as it stands right now. So we will be live in 2 weeks. Final acceptance of the radio system is currently scheduled to occur in December of this year. A 90-day user evaluation period will follow final acceptance. Any perceived deficiencies in the radio system will be documented and addressed in that 90-day period. And that, again, that's contractual for L3 Harris. So the next couple slides are some pictures just to show you coverage and to give you some visuals. Current radio system coverage. Now, this is based on a computer equation, and this is a bit conservative. Coverage may be just a little bit better than this in actuality in the field. But this is what we're currently dealing with as it stands right now. Everything in green is radio coverage. Everything not in green is perceived lapse in radio coverage by the computer software. The next slide, that's what we got with the new system. Everything in green is covered. And actually, this slide is a bit conservative. This slide is actually based on 90%, so it's actually a little bit better than this.
Right on the bottom left, what area is that, just ballpark?
Bottom left?
Of the county, down on this side, you know where it's white?
That would be down Cove Creek, lower end of Dunlap Creek.
So towards Sweet Spring?
Yes, sir.
That's plenty of coverage.
Oh, it's far and away better than what we've
Yeah.
gotten today.
A lot of that's national forest.
So, just to give you a visual. And attributed to the differences in coverage that I just showed you, this is one of our current tower sites. If you can make it out. It's one closest to the wall, right there. Yeah, there you go. So, that's one of the current tower sites, new tower site. All of our tower sites look like this now. We are leasing the tower space. We don't own the tower, we don't own the land, we don't own the fence. But everything else you see, the building, generator, propane tank, all of that is owned by the county or the city. So, just to give you a visual. And this is what the inside of one of those equipment shelters looks like. Everything is labeled, everything is alarmed, everything is grounded. So it's Harris and their subcontractors have done a good job with this. And that's all I had. I'll answer any questions. Just wanted to, like I said, just wanted to bring we've been a long time getting to this point, so we're in the home stretch, 2 weeks out from cutover. So just wanted to brief the board as to where we are. And in my opinion, I know this was a very costly project for the county, but based on these, I think it's based on these results, money well spent. And our responders will reap the benefits. And in turn, so will our citizens.
Board member questions or comments?
Wasn't there going to be supposedly some interrelation between our county and other counties with their systems? I mean,
Yes, sir. This is a regional system with Rockbridge.
yes.
We are directly linked with Rockbridge, but we also interop capability with every other locality surrounding us.
So it'll jump to their system as you get into that area,
Rockbridge, yes.
but not Bath or Craig?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, but we have the capability to communicate with them on similar, on UHF frequencies. So we have their stuff programmed in our radios,
Okay.
essentially.
And coverage to
Yes.
get in touch with them?
Yes.
Have you had, when will other companies go live to be able to use the towers for cell phone coverage and other radio frequencies?
For the new sites that were built, they have to go through DataPath, who owns the towers. They were a subcontractor of Harris, who actually did the civils and all, constructed the towers. But that they have to go through DataPath to
Because don't we have
make
like
that happen.
not really a profit sharing thing set up, but the more people that use the sites, the more our lease decreases, is that right?
Yes, over time, yes.
Right.
Yeah, right now, we're the only tenant.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
We need to sublet, so. But I think it's fantastic.
Cell phone service.
Yeah. But you realize what an investment it is and how appreciative I am that, we looked forward to do this now that we're in a pandemic and you have the additional coverage to operate. It really opens your eyes. I think it's fantastic. Other board member questions or comments?
I'd just like to make a comment that this is something that, I've definitely supported over 100%. I know many times, I know they've looked at cost, each one here on the board, but I will stand by that. You cannot put a price on a life. And that area that we saw that Matt questioned is in my area. And that is something when I was talking to people going around, that was one of the biggest concerns, is, if I have an emergency, if Dunlap has to be up here, are they going to be able to communicate? Because there has been some instances they could not. And and I'm just thankful that living in the area that we live in, and of course I chose to live where I do, and they chose to live, but it's wonderful that as a county we chose people over money, and I don't think we could have done a better investment. But I want to thank you, Ryan, and everyone else that really, I know that you worked on this so much, and I know there's many other people, and I will probably be able to name all of them, but Ryan, if you will, whoever has been a part of this, please let them know the appreciation that we have for this. Thank you.
And thanks to the board for your support and for making this project happen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, sir.